Man, I love working out, and sometimes with the aftermath after I work out is completely painful. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Anonymous Lucas, Anonymous Daily Show, March 7, 2025. You know context about that? I'll tell you right now. I signed up for my local gym yesterday. My God, bro. First of all, it was a great workout. I played some hoops. I played basketball, hoops mean basketball, obviously. And I even did some working out with the weightlifting and everything. So it was pretty fun. Don't get me wrong. But my God, boys and girls, I'll be bullshit if I didn't tell you. My body is completely in pain. All over. My back being a big one. I feel like my freaking back is like almost went out, but it didn't go like that. I feel like my back was going to go out, but nope, it did not go out, but it's still been much pain to say the least. But look, let's move on to the rest of the life here. It's probably my body will get more often, working out more often and everything. So many of it sun outside. I'm out outside. There's the sun at Syracuse, New York, obviously. And it was actually sunny. And the sun just went right in my freaking eyes. To say the least. But we're back today. I'm believing it or not, I'm actually tired today. It's cold, it's windy, I hate these types of times. I hate that type of weather. Cold, 30s, windy, ugh. You still don't mind it'll be in 30s, but when it gets windy, oh boy. That could be a good old-fashioned bitch, if you ask me, to say the least. So, your Nolan Mysterio show today, shall we? Enough of me ranting. But before I get into that, though, it was actually a pretty fun workout, to say the least. My local gym yesterday. It was actually pretty fun. My body is cooked, though, to say. It's cooked as much as a turkey leg, to say the least, bro. Let's get your Nolan Mysterio show, finally. I know, 2 minutes in this podcast, and we have to discuss anything wrestling related or any content in general. W launches WCW YouTube channel for fans to watch classic matches. Get into that. Also, some backstage update on WWE contract status of Rey Fenix following his AEW release. Discuss that. Also, WWE looking to bring back Evolution PLE for summer of 2025. I'm freaking thrilled about that from a women's wrestling standpoint. We are also discussing backstage report on Michelle McCool replacing Mickie James on WWE LFG. I freaking can't stand that decision, dude. All over freaking politics of The Undertaker. I love The Undertaker as a professional wrestler standpoint. But as Mark Calloway, dude, that dude could be a freaking diva sometimes, you ask me. And also, AEW announces huge partnership for pay-per-view distribution, obviously, as well. Also, Tony Khan, he says he's taking a tighter hold on AEW Creative into Revolution this year. Speaking of Revolution, your AEW Revolution 2025 preview predictions. Daily show tomorrow, because a lot decent to do tomorrow, honestly. No show in general, to say the least. No limit support, or no any daily shows, like I said. Next podcast is CME's Anonymous Lucas podcast on 39 on Sunday. Also discussing your Friday Night Smackdown March 7, 2025 preview. As always, the same wrestlers and quote I finish off your podcast. As always, thank you for watching Anonymous Lucas. Maybe as always, going to take long, no limits daily show March 7, 2025. Starting with, you guessed it, WWE launches WCW YouTube channel for fans to watch classic matches. Last year, WWE Vault launched on YouTube and became an alternative platform for fans to watch archive matches, weekly shows, and pay-per-view events. WWE has released over 1,000 videos on their account and has created multiple playlists for fans to access content from any area of their choosing. While also making original shows like Stone Cold Steve Austin's Broken Skull Sessions and WWE Retrospective is available as well. The page quickly became successful, generating 1.43 million subscribers since last May. WWE has announced another YouTube account, but strictly for WCW content. On Thursday afternoon, WWE took to social media to share the news and revealed that what fans can expect to watch on the brand new account. It says unquote, WCW on YouTube, ! Watch full WCW matches, full episodes of Monday Nitro on Thunder, complete pay-per-view events, and Clash of the Champions featuring Sting, Ric Flair, NWO, Goldberg, and more. It's where the big boys play. Kind of like how Tony Khan's where the best wrestle channel, kind of like that for AEW. It's kind of for WCW is where the big boys play, which I find just as bad as Tony Khan's where the best wrestle, to say at least. There's chance. But I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Get more content on YouTube and everything. It's actually a pretty decent, good thing to do. I know people like guys who say, "Oh, we get a WWE Network on Peacock, Netflix, you name it." Those are coming soon around labeled to Netflix, but they're also getting like a default on YouTube. I probably prefer on YouTube over than Netflix or Peacock in general. So I like this big time for WWE doing this for sure. Keep it updating. This will be more and more like shows or whatever's uploaded on the YouTube channel for WCW side of things. Hold on, a backstage update on AEW contract status of Rey Fenix following his AEW release. Following his arrival at Penta and WWE, is that voice correct there? There has been rampant speculation that Rey Fenix will be on his way to the company to join his brother, especially now as time of AEW has reportedly come to an end. It seems as though that might be happening sooner rather than later. Fightful Select has reported that Fenix will be indeed put the pen to paper for a contract with WWE, bearing unfortunate circumstances. We don't wish obviously on Rey Fenix. That is if he hasn't already done so already. There are imminent plans for Fenix to undergo medical evaluations per the accounts that Sean Ross Sapp received, and there are purportedly already ideas for potential merchandise that have been thought up as well, to say the least. He's obviously coming back sooner. He's coming to W sooner rather than later, like this report says. When it happened, I don't know. Maybe wait down the road. Maybe I would wait for honestly after WrestleMania for that. The debut Rey Fenix and WWE. Probably wait until after WrestleMania, honestly, because you don't want this. You want to build some things after WrestleMania. The king guy like Rey Fenix out Raw after WrestleMania feel the kind of big time if you ask me. Just keep updating that for sure. Moving on, WWE looking to bring back the Evolution PLE, or all women's pay-per-view, obviously, for the summer 2025 on the WWE PLE calendar. 2021 saw premium live events return like WWE Clash at the Castle and Bad Blood. According to a report, WWE might be bringing back another PLE this year, that being Evolution, all women's pay-per-view event, obviously, that debuted in 2018. Per BodySlam.net, WWE is aiming to host the second ever Evolution premium live event over the summer, which was, like I said, a first one taking place in 2018. Though not set in stone, WWE has reportedly circling Saturday, July 5th. The day after July 4th, the 4th of July, obviously. I don't know about that, dude, honestly. As a tentative event date in Mohang Sun Casino and Resort in Unionville, Connecticut as the destination. One interesting city to say the least, Unionville, Connecticut. Interesting venue for that, sure, but hey, anything for the women, dude, to say the least. I actually like this big time. The roster they have now is arguably better than they had in 2018. Is the booking better than 2018's women's division? Hell no, it isn't. From main roster standpoint, NXT is debatable if you ask me. But the main roster is not even close. The women's division in 2018 was booked 20,000 times better than what they are in 2025. But they have the roster between main roster. NXT has a depth enough to focus on. But they gotta get done in Evolution PLE and everything. I actually like this big time. To me, this is the time to do it, in my opinion. The rosters, the Raw, SmackDown, NXT have right now, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable the amount of depth they have in that division between Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So hosting a PLE in July this summer, the 4th of July weekend, will be going pretty well for women, if you ask me. I don't think it's going to be on the 4th of July weekend, but that's just kind of a small heart, but I'm sure about that. But I like this big time for women of WWE and everything. It's going to be big time. What match do we see? We see what Stephanie McCool does, Julia, and win the women in NXT. What Tiffany Stratton does, what Charlotte Flair does. Me and Becky Lynch is on that show. Maybe AJ Lee. Maybe AJ Lee herself is on that show. I highly doubt, but wait to find out then. So let's see what happens in the future with WWE and Switch Up 2025. We see Evolution is announced for a PLE for the women again in general. Keep you updating that for sure. I'm on to a report I absolutely did not want to talk about today because I love Mickie James, even like Michelle McCool to a point. Actually, I'm actually kind of a fan of Michelle McCool. Not that I'm blaming her per se, a serious supporter, as you'll find out. Backstage report on Michelle McCool replacing Mickie James in WWE LFG. It seems that A&E cannot get enough of WWE LFG A Wednesday report from Deadline revealed that the competition series, which features Mickie James and W Hall of Famers Booker T, Bully Ray, Bo Ray Dudley, if you don't know, and The Undertaker, coaching up the up-and-coming wrestlers, recently got renewed for a second season, along with fellow A&E series. W's greatest moments was there will be some changes, however. Most notably is a freaking burp. No, that was kind of weird, dude. Most notably, one that seems James departing from the show and being replaced by future W Hall of Famer and wife of The Undertaker, Michelle McCool. Naturally, many have pondered why James is being replaced by McCool, and the answer turns out to be quite simple. Fightful Select reports that with an A&E production team for LFG are claiming that Undertaker was most instrumental in getting McCool the job. In fact, McCool's presence may not have been important regarding the show's future, as Taker was said to be open to continuing the show if McCool was involved. Really, dude? All because you want your wife involved? You will want the show to continue only if you want your freaking wife involved. And replacing a girl that has a lot more accolades than Michelle McCool and Mickie James. Not a good look for The Undertaker, if you ask me. Implying that Taker may not have a return for the second season if you wish he wasn't there. Oh my God, what are we going to do about The Undertaker? Undertaker's one of the all-time greats, don't get me wrong, people. Undertaker is, it's nothing to do with the wrestler in general. I don't know how to call him The Undertaker. I'm going to call him Mark Calloway from now on. Mark, dude. Don't be like Hulk Hogan and get whatever you want. It doesn't work for me, brother. I'm not comparing Undertaker to Hulk Hogan, but you get the point, people. He sounds just like what Hulk Hogan would say in this type of scenario. And that's not a good look, if you ask me. And that the show could have been ended without his involvement. Really, do you care? Really, Undertaker, what is the big deal? What's the big deal of Mickie James on the show? And by the way, here's my big-time issue I have with this, not even doing with Mickie James being replaced, who's arguably not even close, is probably better than Michelle McCool ever was. And I'm a fan of Michelle McCool, but I'm a big-time fan of Mickie James as well. But you can't do this. And first of all, why can't it be two women's coaches? Why do we only need one? That makes no sense in my opinion. Like, you can't just have Mickie James and Michelle McCool meet both women in the middle. Like, really? What are we doing here? Why do we need one women's coach and that's it? Makes no sense if you ask me. And this is a bad look on The Undertaker's part, Mark Calloway's part. All because he wants his wife involved. He wants to replace someone who has much more legacy under her belt than Michelle McCool and Mickie James. Is a big-time F you to Mickie James. And Mickie James, to me, one of the most disrespectful women's wrestlers of all time. Not disrespectful, most disrespected, if you ask me. Mickie James is not disrespectful. She is the most disrespected women's wrestler between WWE of all time, honestly. And I said it, dude. The amount Mickie James has been through in WWE, especially in recent memory, the garbage bag incident with Bruce Pritchard and everything with Vince McMahon. Oh boy, don't even get me started with that crap, dude. Don't get me started with that. We'll see what this involves. I just admit this show might be going downhill since Undertaker's ego wants to be involved in this, honestly. I'm not well much in depth on this show, honestly. I watched Evolve, but I watched bits and pieces of Evolve, actually. Not a bad show. Not a bad show at all, but still. You can't do that to Mickie James, one of the all-time greatest of women's wrestling history. That's a big F you to her, if you ask me. Moving on, some AEW news. AEW announces huge partnership for pay-per-view distribution. While AEW pay-per-views are not yet available for purchase on streaming partner Max, the wrestling promotion is continuing to add ways that fans can stream for its major events. AEW announced today that they've signed a multi-year agreement with Amazon Prime Video to distribute its pay-per-views starting with AEW Revolution this Sunday. Unlike some Prime Video offerings that include an Amazon Prime subscription, AEW pay-per-views will still need to be purchased, as has been for previous pay-per-views. Revolution will be priced at $50 in the United States, while the cost varies internationally. In addition to Prime Video, AEW pay-per-views can be purchased through YouTube, True TV, payperview.com, and traditional cable. Prior to the current availability, AEW had partnered with the new Defending Bleacher Report Live platform, which sucked, honestly, I've heard. Often experiencing issues with live streaming capabilities, like I said before. I like this, honestly, for AEW getting more pay-per-views, venues, like Prime Video, I mean, Max in general, Max Stream, and Platform Max in general. Purchasing pay-per-views through there as well. Not that I'm watching my own way circumstantially. I watch my own way purposely. I'm purchasing this PLE pay-per-view in general. I usually watch it in my own ways, to say the least, people. So there's you go for all you wrestling fans. There's your distribution. You can watch like AEW pay-per-views on live on like Prime Video and Prime Max sooner or later as well. No. Tony Khan says he's taking a tighter hold on AEW Creative heading into Revolution. Gee, you don't say, Tony. I didn't even could have predicted that shit, dude. Literally. Tony Khan is head of creative figure in AEW. No crap either there, writer for this article. And it's been since the company was founded in 2019. Again, like we know. We all know that. However, Khan has stepped back in times and offered some rare creative freedom within the promotion. Speaking on yesterday's media call, Khan harkening back into the lead up to AEW Revolution 2020, when the CEO took more control over what was being presented on TV and indicated that he's taking similar steps in 2025. Gee, you don't say, bro. You don't say. I've really pushed back on a lot of stuff in recent months where a large percentage of what you see is being handled in by me. Wow, we had auditors for once, Tony Khan. I'm shocked, dude. Khan said. That did the exact same thing I did 5 years ago, and it worked really, really damn well. Yeah, but it's certainly working in 2025, that's for sure. And working the same way it did 4 or 5 years ago, dude. It really didn't. It really isn't, dude. And I realized that's probably what I should do going to this year's Revolution. No, it should not be that as well either, Tony. Not that either. It was reported back in January that Khan had once gotten more in the weeds creatively as head of AEW, coinciding with the fan reaction to the shows becoming more positive on a media call. Khan stated that he's had to learn to stand strong where he disagrees with the quality of an idea or a creative pitch. Like what, dude? Like what? Give me an example of something, right? Maybe give you an example right here. I highly doubt it, though. Most AEW's collaboration, that's been really one of the things that makes AEW stand out, continued. There's been times where I've been to collaborate and just need to push back, and I think in the past couple months you saw that. No, we have not there, Tony. We have not seen it whatsoever. Khan did not get into specific details, of course he didn't, of AEW's current creative process, but he did credit December's Continental Classic Tournament for helping turn the company's momentum around on TV. Where, dude? What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? So moving on. Moving for Khan to the goal is to not only get quality of their weekly television show, Dynamite up to the same level as the AEW pay-per-views, which I should be agreeing with that, honestly, but Tony Khan has not how to book the weekly television shows either, which the CEO believes reached new heights in 2024. This whole article is nothing but bullshit artists, if you ask me, from Tony Khan. It's nothing but BS artists, man. It really is. If you think about it, it's all bullshit answers from Tony Khan over and over and over. Like, what are we doing, dude? What are you doing? Be honest for once in your life. Everything is positive, rainbow sprinkles on your bullshit Sunday, Tony. It really isn't, to say the least. Wrap up the segment. Moving on to AEW Revolution 2025 preview and predictions. Starting with Cope. Formerly known as Adam Copeland, formerly known as Edge. He'll be challenging Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship, and more likely to main event. I mean, people are saying Mario May, Tony Storm should main event. I don't blame you for saying that. But I'm going with Jon Moxley retaining the AEW World Championship. There's been speculation on Christian Cage gets involved here. Like, let's just say Cope beats Jon Moxley for a world title, so I wouldn't be too shocked. And Christian Cage would cash in his title shot he won at All in London last year, I believe, in 2024. On a casino gauntlet match, I believe it was. Honestly, you can get him on that title shot whenever he wants. He may will cash in here against Cope. His former best friend, Cope, man himself. I'm just so tired of saying it. Freaking Cope. Cope! But, dude, I can see a shock finish where Christian Cage does walk out of Revolution in Los Angeles, the AEW World Champion by pin Adam Copeland and Kelp himself. Anyways, we shall wait and find out. But please end his Death Riders BS sooner rather than later. I think Darby Allin's want to dethrone the Death Riders, put a nail in the coffin in Death Rider storyline, but who will wait and find out, honestly. I'm going to John Moxley retain his World Championship on Revolution this Sunday on pay-per-view. Hold on to Mariah May, who I love dearly, as she never lost that Women's Championship. But she'll be challenged to title once again where new champion Toni Storm for AEW Women's World Championship. I'm assuming Toni Storm gets the win here, sadly. I love Toni Storm. Toni Storm is freaking great. But why are you going right back to her as Women's Champion? Because Mariah May's run did not do it for Tony Khan, that's why. Because Mariah May's is another example of foul booking from Tony Khan himself. That's why. I'm going to Toni Storm get the win on Sunday, but I'm not proud of saying that whatsoever, honestly. I like Toni Storm a lot. Not against Toni Storm at all. She's just very lovely, if you ask me. Moving on to Kenny Omega. Be challenging Konosuke Takeshi. Could be facing Okada down the line. For AEW International Championship, I'm going with Kenny Omega become a new champion on Revolution on Sunday. For one reason only, to probably promote that match. See him and Kazuchika Okada for all in Texas for AEW International and AEW Continental Championships. Spoiler, Continental Classic tournaments on his line tonight as well. I'm going with Kenny Omega win this match and probably more likely going to title versus title unification match in Okada and Kenny Omega for AEW International and Continental Championship for sure. We're going to Omega become a new champion on Sunday for sure, in my opinion. Moving on to Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher inside a steel cage. To me, this might be pretty underrated for a match standpoint tonight. Or tonight, it's Sunday. I think this can be a match of the night. I really do. I think Kyle Fletcher gets the win here for sure as well. We're on a Momo Watanabe, which is my girl, Mercedes Moné, for AEW TBS Championship. I've not been impressed with this feud, though. Much I love Mercedes to death. You know how much I love her. My girl, obviously. But, dude, this feud has not been good whatsoever freaking ever. Because Tony Khan's not putting this all in behind Mercedes backstage segments. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Why do we have Mercedes and Momo backstage? And it's like the same thing with Harley Cameron and Mercedes. All basically backstage segments minus that one collision episode where they had an in-ring segment. Which is probably the best thing in that show, minus, like, forgot something else in general, but you get the point. But I'm expecting Mercedes obviously get the win here, obviously. So we're retaining a championship, being undefeated as an AEW career, obviously. Moving on to the Outrunners. We challenge the Hurt Syndicate for AEW World Tag Team Championships. I'm going to Hurt Syndicate retain their championships. Don't see how the Outrunners will win the match here on Revolution on Sunday, so I'll probably see the Hurt Syndicate get the win here for sure. Should be an okay match, but I just don't care, honestly, because Hurt Syndicate are not losing those tag team titles anytime soon, but at least all in Texas. Moving on to Hangman Adam Page, which is MJF, probably the best feud built up so far. This pay-per-view card, obviously, yeah, by far. Even though recent weeks it has not been great, but also Christopher Daniels backstage punched himself to make himself bleed. Which is stupid if you're going to have MJF beat the crap out of him backstage and bleed him backstage. But get the point, people. I go with MJF to beat Hangman Adam Page on Revolution Sunday. We're going to find out then, for sure. We best feud match of the whole AEW, but even that's been taking a nosedive recent weeks, for sure. Going to MJF to get the win there. Moving on to Swerve Strickland, which is Ricochet for a number one contender shot the AEW World Championship down the line. I'm going with Swerve Strickland to win this match here on Revolution. And probably get his roll back for Prince Nana as well, to say the least. Should be a great matchup here, but can we get Ricochet less of the promos, by the way? That promo on Dynamite, oh my god, man. Oh my god, get Ricochet a freaking mouthpiece. That man cannot talk for crap, to say the least, dude. I maybe want to talk because of my fan Mercedes Moné, obviously. She's not been great at the microphone either. But let's be real, she's better than freaking Ricochet, at least slightly, bro. Come on now. Ricochet, oh my god, he is just nauseous. I get he's a heel and everything. But this, oh my god, man, it's so nauseating to say the least. I want Swerve Strickland give or take get the match win here on Revolution. Like, don't get me wrong, Ricochet is a great professional wrestler. Don't get me wrong, he's freaking great as a wrestler. But as a promo, completely opposite if you ask me. But I'm going to Swerve Strickland get the win here on Sunday at Revolution. Moving on to your final match to predict on the show. Brody King be challenging Kazuchika Okada for AEW Continental Championship. I kind of split this outcome in my preview with the Kenny Omega and Konosuke Takeshita match. I'm going with Kazuchika Okada get the win here, retaining his AEW Continental Championship. Now, don't get me wrong, Brody King is to be a champion sooner or later. Whenever Buddy Matthews comes back, when it was his ankle injury, something like that, he suffered at Grand Slam Australia because the ring looks so stupidly small, to say the least. It's not vacation for another day. I'm going Okada, Kazuchika Okada get the win here on the Revolution on Sunday for sure. So that's my AEW Revolution 2025 preview and predictions. And by the way, if you're expecting me to grade that whole show on this Sunday podcast, you have to wait until episode 40 to say at least for March 16th of 2025. So you gotta wait a little bit of a week for that. Kind of late one, I know, but you get the point, people. You get the freaking point to say at least. Wrap up the segment. Moving on to your WWE Friday Night Smackdown March 7th, 2025 preview. So Mickie James versus Chelsea Green in a non-title match for the Women's United States Championship. Obviously, it's Chelsea Green being a champion. It's a non-title match, people, and versus Mickie James and Chelsea Green being a street fight non-title match. I would think Mickie James gets the win here, but dude, that'd be kind of stupid if honestly though as well. I love both women. Mickie James and Chelsea are great women's wrestlers, dude, in that division in a mid-card. But dude, why continue to beat Chelsea Green? As I do expect Mickie James to beat Chelsea Green here tonight, so that's why I feel I'd be shocked if Mickie James gets the loss here, obviously. I would like to see Chelsea Green gets the L here, honestly. It should be a fun match, though. We've seen Mickie James and Chelsea Green at dumpster match on March, and sometime in September for last year with him in the dumpster match. That was freaking great, dude. That was a very fun dumpster match. But it's going to be as good, if not better, honestly. I'll be honest there for sure. But if we probably get Mickie get the win here, I don't know, though. Maybe Chelsea Green pulls out a miracle, to say the least. Moving on, undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, also here to address the Elimination Chamber attack by John Cena, turns heel, obviously one of the most shocking events I've ever seen in wrestling history. Probably the most shocking thing that happened in wrestling history, I feel, honestly. Attacked by John Cena and The Rock. I don't see John Cena and The Rock not going to be on the show tonight. So you're expecting John Cena and The Rock, you're going to be highly disappointed. But I do see John Cena being announced for next week's SmackDown, maybe a week after maybe, and a week on before then. But I just don't see John Cena and The Rock on the show tonight. But I'm going to see, you're definitely going to get Cody Rhodes, obviously, advertising this match here. Or his promo here, honestly. But Wayne finally has to say about his attack on John Cena and The Rock attacked him at Elimination Chamber this past Sunday. Or Saturday, excuse me. Waiting to find out what Cody Rhodes has to say about that. Moving on to Randy Orton, made a return also at the Elimination Chamber in 2025. He's set to appear as well after he attacked Kevin Owens, so after his match against Sami Zayn. A non-sanctioned match on Elimination Chamber, obviously, for Sunday. So Saturday. How can you say Sunday? It's Saturday. So it's Randy Orton's announcer tonight as well. Also, Jay Cargill is set to appear after attack on Naomi as well for Elimination Chamber 2025, an Elimination Chamber match. Should you guys say about Naomi as well? For sure. Maybe she reveals the footage that Naomi was indeed an attacker of Jay Cargill. I would assume that's the case. I would assume that's the case for sure. And moving on to something that was actually announced like a couple minutes ago. My friend got this recording, obviously. LA Knight be challenging Shinsuke Nakamura for a WWE United States Championship in the main event. He's also named tonight for sure on SmackDown. So his announcement for tonight is confirmed, obviously, from WWE and everything. So I think LA Knight gets his championship right back, honestly, for being Shinsuke. Shinsuke was a forgettable run as United States champion. I won't say unforgettable. That's a complete opposite. It's a forgettable run for United States champion. I wanted to win the title with Survivor Series. I was my bet on popular take, and I was wrong about that big time. LA Knight should want to retain the championship there. But then again, LA Knight's going to get a championship right back tonight on SmackDown, I think, for sure. So that is your Friday Night SmackDown March 7, 2025 preview. And finally, on this thing, Revolution quoted finish every No Limits Series on March 7, 2025. Start this thing, Revolution 1998 in Hope Mills, North Carolina. The Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Hardy, obviously are rewarded the NWA 2000 Tag Team titles. Kind of interesting, dude. For 2000, maybe it's 2000 like a title name, or is it 2000 a year, obviously. I don't know about that. They would vacate the titles in June the same year when they left the promotion to sign with full-time with WWF. Interesting to say the least. Well, year in 1999, Kurt Angle makes his WWF television debut on Sunday Night Heat when Tiger Ali Singh called him out to the ring. Angle in the crowd to watch the show, in which was offered $55,000 to Singh to blow his nose on the American flag. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Angle agreed, but then Singh had his back turned. Angle instead blew. Should my phone go off? Sorry about that. His nose on an Indian flag. WWE has since apologized for his segment. Yeah, they probably should do that, dude, and thank God it did. Singh tried to attack Kurt, but it was met with a suplex and then another for good measure. So 1990, your final part in this thing Revolution in 2016. On WWE Monday Night Raw from Chicago, Illinois, Chris Jericho turns on his partner AJ Styles after a WWE Tag Team Championship loss to the New Day. The turn marked the two code breakers from Jericho marked the end. The short-lived Y2 AJ tag team and set the two on a collision course for WrestleMania 32 that year. Which I believe Chris Jericho got the win there, obviously. Yeah, I'm very sure he did. Yep, he definitely did. So that's the same registration. Final day for your No Limit Stereo Show, March 7, 2025. Your quote of the day. Quote of the day. Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you'll start have positive results by Willie Nelson. I quite like that quote a lot, dude. Willie Nelson is my mom's a fan of Willie Nelson, to say at least as well. Let's read that quote one more time, though. I actually like this quote a lot. Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you'll start have positive results. By Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson can't speak to finish up your No Limit Stereo Show, March 7, 2025. Thank you all for watching. No Limits Lucas, No Limit Stereo Show, March 7, 2025. And back for March 9th, your AEW Revolution Day, we do our No Limits Lucas Next Edition No Limits Lucas podcast for episode number 39. Discussing all things Monday Night Raw, Tuesday Night NXT, AEW Dynamite, and Friday Night Smackdown as well. Until more Sunday for more content, No Limits Lucas and No Limits Podcast, Lucas Podcast, episode 39. For March 9, 2025. Peace, love, everybody. Take care. Love you all.